Rants, you predicted maybe we might do bits here today. A lot of the United fans today were quite confident coming here. Arsenal had a few players back, probably raised their own eyebrows. They were happy to see, likes of Kolasinac back and Pepe start, etc., etc. But it went from bad to worse from us from the jump. Like, we got outworked, we got out-tacticked, we got out-fought, and the early goal, we just never recovered.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting them to have such a strong side, innit? I didn't think that it would be that side, but either way, bro, like, man's just fuming, innit? Like, the whole thing, it's a joke. The whole thing's an absolute joke. You've seen what Arteta's done with these men in a couple of weeks, but these men are still talking about trusting the process, bruv. What process? Yeah. Man, over a year, he's had with these ballers, blood. Man's got a jacket potato at left back. And bruv, look at the captain, bruv. Harry Maguire's the captain out of nowhere and that. That ain't looking like 80 million. Looking kind of dead to me still today. Like, the whole thing was just dead, bro. Like, I mean, we spent 150 million on the defence. And it looks like man just bought the players with no style of play in mind, no idea in mind. Tactically, Solskjaer ain't got it upstairs, bruv. He ain't got it upstairs. As soon as he come up against a manager with a bit of savvy, he got absolutely, he got embarrassed today. That's what happened. That's what really
Was it to do with team selection? Was it anything to do with that? Or
you know what it is? It's not just the team selection, yeah, but it's just, like, when he puts out a team, I'm sure they don't know what they're doing. When you look at Arsenal weren't even that good today, bro. Like, in possession, because we don't really press that quickly. But Arsenal were giving us the ball a lot. Arsenal's passing wasn't even that great. I don't know what their pass completion was, but it wasn't good. Like, we just made them look good because we were that bad, bro. Like, Pepe looks like he's on ice skates, blood, but he was still running down Luke Shaw.
He gave Luke Shaw a torrid time.
Well, there you go. It's not hard to give Luke Shaw a torrid time. You just got to move, blood. Like, look at him. You know what I mean? And all the talk's going to be about, but where's Pogba, this, that, and the other, bruv. Man's left back is 3 stone overweight. Everyone's talking about Pogba, bruv. I'm done with that. Do you know what I'm saying? I look at the midfield and that. Really, man wanted Haaland and all this talk, yeah? There ain't no talk of centre mids, bro. We need at least 2 of those. We need at least a right winger. But man ain't hearing nothing about right wingers. Man's all hearing about Haaland, bruv. Man don't need another Lukaku, fam. Man don't need that. Do you think
we will spend in January? Because
we're not spending no money in January, blood. I'm telling you, we're going to end up with the same things. Ollie come out saying he was happy with his midfield, talking about Pogba's coming back. Pogba knows the Euros of this year, and he's probably thinking, blood, I ain't rushing back to play for these bumper holes, blood. Why would he? You know what I'm saying? He probably felt a little niggle in the ankle and said, you know what, give me a 2-3 weeks and that. Man got a nice girl at home. You get me? Let me just do that, fam.
But should he not be trying to make himself available if he can play? He
did that before. And then his foot ended up in a cast, bruv. Why is he rushing back?
With Solskjaer saying, do you look at Solskjaer saying the fact that Pogba was going to travel, should he have just said from then, he's not fit?
I don't think
because how could it go from he's going to travel to coming out to saying he's 2 to 3 weeks off? It doesn't. Are they protecting him? Is he going to leave in January?
He's not leaving in Jan, definitely. But Ollie didn't handle it well. He could have just said from the jump, because he said that Pogba felt the injury in the Burnley thing. He could have just said, he's not ready. That's it, bruv. But the way it was all quiet and then he's just saying little things, but then, bruv, like, he can't command the press conference. He's out of his depth in every aspect, bro. Look at the football. He's a joker. If Arteta had our front 3 today, playing against us, we would have held 8 today, bro. Because all these men need is half a clue, because Martial and Rashford, them and are ballers. Like, Jesse ain't the best player in the world and his stats look dead, but I tell you what, if he had a manager that could actually put a system together, because he looks all right playing for England, but the man's playing for Ollie, and he looks clueless, fam. He looks like someone just put a battery in his back, blood, and there's just nothing upstairs, just running around like a crackhead. I just don't know, blood, and it's down to Ollie, bro.
You're looking at the inconsistencies in and around the top 4, though. Spurs drop points.
I don't care about any of that.
I know, but because we're as inconsistent as these teams, we're always just about to knock on the door.
I said you need to put together a run to do anything serious. I did say it, bro. And
can we?
No, we can't.
I know we haven't
None of this should really surprise any of us. It shouldn't. Man talking about turning corners and that. Nah, there's none of this, blood. There's no turning corners. Man are like dudes dying to the dead teams. Man have died here now. How are these men going to react to this? Probably go and lose the next game, bro.
Wolves away, FA Cup. We know what it's like going.
They're going to go Molyneux, get clarted, and the next game they're probably going to get clarted again, bruv. And then before you know it, again, it's still 7th and 8th again. Because that's how tight the table is right now. So when man were getting gassed here, saying, where's all the Ollie out, man, now, just because we beat two sets of farmers, bruv. And now look where we are now. You know what I mean? The whole thing's a joke, bruv. We're going to continue to go around in circles, bare fuckeries. So all them man that was singing Ollie and that at Old Trafford and that just because we beating a bunch of bums, now what, bruv?
But is it, when we are getting a run of results, as in 2s and 3s, because we're not playing in 4s and 5s and 6s, and we are creeping up the table, knocking on the door, ain't that signs that maybe he is building something and this season was a season of inconsistencies?
Bruv, man ain't building nothing, bro. And if it is, it's out of fish and chip paper, blood. He don't know what he's doing. I'm telling you, like, these players were kept man in a job, blood. Because they were beating the teams that, like, really, like, they weren't supposed to beat. So man were like, oh, maybe Ollie's building something. Bro, there's no tactics involved in hoof it into the channel and Rashford scores a worldie football, blood. Like, there's no tactics in that, bruv. I haven't seen us break down no teams. Sit back against Daniel James, man's nullified, done. Nothing. There's nothing special about the youth other than he's got burners. That's it. He's bog standard, bro. Like, against a team that sits back, Mason's got to play. Man's got Mason with the blood clot folder and that. What's in the folder? Like, is Ollie psychic, blood? Because, what, did Ollie know how the game was going to go and he printed it out from earlier in the week? What's in there that he couldn't have told man in training, blood? You're supposed to react to what's in front of you. What's in the fucking laminated folder, blood? Ollie's an idiot, blood. Like, there's no other explanation for that. Bringing on Pereira because we need a goal for what?
You think he done better than Lingard when he come on?
Yeah, but again, that one hard though. Do you know what I'm saying? Pereira's washed, bro. Him and Luke Shaw are 2 players that, bruv, they don't even see the bench, blood. If we got a decent manager, blood, they don't even travel. Trust me, them man will be playing pat ball in the gym. Like, them man they're clowns, bro. Like I'm tired of this, innit? And bare man are coming out singing and that, and I applaud it and all that, yeah. But this is a joke now, innit? Like, if man don't really feel deflated after this, I just don't even know what to say, fam.
Happy New Year. Big thank you to you guys for watching the latest of our videos, and if you want to check out more, make sure you do that just to the right of me. We are the biggest and best Manchester United channel in the world. Make sure you check us out on all of the socials as well: Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and YouTube. The socials are along the bottom. Peace.